Welcome to this high-level overview of the recruitment workflow inside Tracker. Today, we will be reviewing the typical workflow a recruiter would do to make a placement. Remember, if your process looks different, Tracker is a highly configurable system. There are also many details we won't be able to show today. For a more detailed demo, please go to our website and fill out the Get a Demo form. On today's call, we'll be covering how to create a job from different areas inside Tracker, how to post the job to your website and job boards, sourcing candidates to the job, working your long and short lists, how to submit candidates to clients, how to set up interviews, and how to send candidate offers and make placements. Tracker makes it simple to turn a lead in the sales pipeline into a job or opportunity in the recruitment funnel. Once you win the business, which you will, go ahead and use the quick action menu and select convert to job. It's as simple as that. As you can see here, when you convert a lead, fields relevant to both leads and jobs are carried over, like the type of the job, department, and territory, as well as the value. The job will always be tied to that lead for both quality reporting as well as reference. I can quickly jump between the job and the lead by using the link button at the top of the job. I can also create a job using the quick add button at the top where you can quickly add a record including a job from anywhere in Tracker. Here I am in my activities view. I just need to go up and click the quick add button and then I need to select job. It'll present me with a form I need to fill out to create this job. This form can be customized to be the information you need at the time of job creation. Another cool feature is that you can mark fields as mandatory, so you can't create a job without filling out the information needed, assuring that nothing slips through the cracks. Another time saving feature inside of Tracker would be to add the job from the contact record. This will automatically associate the contact and the company they're at to the job, so you don't have to manually fill out that information. If you recruit for a lot of repetitive or similar positions, you're going to love the fact that you can clone a job. When you clone a job, it brings all of the job specs over, so all you have to do is make the necessary changes. You can even keep candidates from the previous job to cut out time sourcing. Once the job is created, you can start entering in key information about the job. Remember, all of these sections are configurable, so you can create your own departments, sources, job types, and more in the job settings inside of Tracker. You can add secondary contacts from the company. You can also have up to 5 owners on a job with assigned roles. You can even set percentage of ownership for commission calculations, and you can set those default percentages in your job settings as well if that's something standard at your company. We've made writing a job specification or description a breeze using Tracker AI. You can use the prompts that we've created or feel free to free type specific instructions to the AI. I'm just going to input the job location and a couple key skills here. Now you have a full job description created in a flash. Next, let's post this job. With Tracker, you can post your jobs out to your website, any job boards you use, and to your social media feeds right inside the job. The job description we created with Tracker AI automatically carries over to this section where you have the ability to make changes and spruce things up a bit if you'd like. Tracker will automatically create a direct apply link to the job that you can easily send out to a send list or your network. Now we're going to want to get some candidates into this job. There are a few ways to go about this. Let's say we have some resumes on hand that we'd like to add to this job. We can use that quick add button at the top And as you can see, Tracker automatically populates the job that we're on, and I can quickly set a status to the candidate. Just drag and drop one or many resumes in, and these two will automatically be added to the short list or long list, depending on my preference. Tracker makes it easy for candidates to apply to positions. All they have to do is drag their resume into the application and then verify a little bit of information before submitting. No long, drawn out, repetitive data entry that contributes to application abandonment. Then, when we're back in the job, we can take a quick look at our shortlist and see that the candidates we added, as well as those who have applied, are in the shortlist. We can also find candidates through saved lists and views. First, I'm going to go into the candidates section of Tracker. I'm going to use the filtering on the right, where I can do a keyword search or I can do a more advanced Boolean search if I'd like. There are many ways I can filter and sort, including location, skills, and even custom fields I create. I can then pick everyone up from that search and add them to a saved list. So every time I have a similar position, I can quickly go into that list and add them to a job. You can also save a search. Saved searches are dynamic, where saved lists are static. This means that if you add a candidate to your database that meets the criteria of your search, you will automatically see them when you come back to this view. If one of your filters is available contractors that were previously on assignment but are now available, well, they'll show up here. I can also pick up candidates in bulk and add them directly to the job or send them all an email or text gauging interest in the position. Don't worry, it'll be one to one emails. It just looks like a large blind copy. I could also start an automated sequence from here, but that's probably better to do from the long list. The long list is your top of funnel. It's where you can search for candidates in Tracker and job boards right inside the job. With the long list, I can search many different ways. If we know how, of course, we can build a traditional Boolean search, or Tracker's simplified things with a Boolean builder with a full semantics engine so you don't miss similar terms. Of course, you can also build you a Boolean string via Tracker AI. Pretty cool stuff there. The long list gives you the ability to get very granular with your search, using tons of different categories, distinctions, statuses, and even custom fields. If you are also searching job boards, we can actually pull the search terms from the job board so you can source candidates as well in Tracker as you could their website. Since I have a limited number of candidates in this demo environment, I'm just going to use a simple keyword search to bring my candidates back. Even in keyword search, you can see our semantics engine in the dropdown. So even the greenest of recruiters can use this. If I wanted to, I could run a filter based on location if this is an on site position. And here are my results that it came back with. One cool feature in the long and short lists is the ability to see candidates in a map view. This feature can make it easy to pick those closest to the location first since they'll have the most appealing commute. Tracker makes it easy to get candidates from your long list to your short list. We're going to stack rank them initially based on our proprietary ranking engine. I can bulk action everyone on this list by sending them an email or text message. I can send them all screening questions, as well as a lot more. I can then quickly go through my candidates using the quick view. As you can see in the resume tag, the keywords that we search are going to be highlighted in yellow, so you can quickly go through this list. I don't have to click out of a candidate and then click into another one. Using the arrows, I can go from one to the next, determining if they may be a good fit for this job. One of the coolest tools in Tracker may be Compare. Compare uses AI to quickly run the candidate's resume and skill set against the job title and description so you can see quickly if this candidate meets the requirements for this job. Compare can even generate a list of follow up questions that you can save in an activity to send over via email or view and take notes while you're on a call with the candidate. Compare can make the greenest recruiters look like seasoned veterans. Back inside of the long list, we can use an email template that pulls the job description directly from the job record and then blasts it out in mass. Now, you don't even have to copy and paste job descriptions into emails. And because the template uses our smart tags, we can pull over information from the candidate record as well. So every email looks super personalized. What you just saw there was a single email template. Now imagine if you had the ability to create a series of email and text message templates that can be personalized using tags and then send it out to this entire list. With Tracker, you can. Sequences can also create follow up activities like phone calls that will show up in your to do list. Our automation video will give you a full rundown of sequences. It's a very powerful automation tool. The long list has so many more capabilities, but in the interest of time today, let's dive straight into the short list. As you can see on the left, we've received two applicants to this position. Let's go ahead and open Emily's record, and here you can see her current title is Burger Flipper. She doesn't sound like a great fit for the role, but let's just run her through Compare anyway. As you can see, Compare doesn't think she's a great fit either. We're going to go ahead and move Emily into the rejected area. Select rejected by us because they don't have the experience. Rejected reasons can be reported on and are great for training and development, especially for new recruiters. When we look at David, however, it seems like he could be a good fit. And after we run him through Compare, it just has a couple qualifying questions that we need to follow up with that I can save in an activity and call him or send him an email later. To create a summary of a candidate, it's super easy with Tracker AI. From inside the candidate record, I can quickly have it summarize the candidate in paragraph or bulleted format, ready to submit. It's time now to submit these candidates to a hiring manager. We can submit one or multiple candidates at a time here. Isn't it really annoying to have to format and blind out contact information in a resume? It's also very time consuming. Well, not with Tracker. You're actually able to reformat these resumes on the fly using our agency resume templates. You can have as many formats as you'd like as well, which is really nice for those picky clients. It will also save this inside the candidate's profile so you won't have to do it again next time you submit them. Now, let's go ahead and submit these candidates. Look closely because you can see here that right inside the email to the hiring manager, that bulleted summary that Tracker AI created is right there. So they don't have to dig through all these resumes to know what these candidates are about. Then the hiring manager has the option to interview, hire, or reject right from the email, which will then send the notification to the job owner. Here's an example of the email that the client would receive. Of course, you can customize what the client sees. You could even have a custom email template formatted for each individual client if you really needed to. Not only do you have the ability to submit candidates via email, but Tracker also offers a client portal option as well. This isn't just for approving timesheets and submitting documents. Clients can see all of their jobs and the progress of each one. Watch when I select rejected from the client portal and then go refresh the screen inside the job. The candidate was automatically moved into the rejected category, saving you one more manual step. Just another way that Tracker saves your team time. Tracker makes it easy and simple to schedule multiple interviews at once from right inside the shortlist. It will automatically put a job location in the invite, but you can always put a meeting link in there instead. Pick the times and dates of the interviews and make sure you have the right template selected and then fire it out to all the candidates and the hiring manager at the same time. They'll also receive calendar attachments and then will automatically be moved into the interview stage of the process. Making a job offer to a candidate is also easy and simple to do. Just select the candidate, the offer template you want, and then send to the candidate. You can see in the email here that the template includes an employment agreement as well as a standard onboarding packet. How easy was that? Once a candidate accepts your job offer, you can move them into the working category. This will automatically create a placement record for that candidate. Inside the placement record is where you will verify pay rates and charge rates for temp and contract roles, or fees and percentages for direct or permanent placement positions. You can also apply any burdens for that candidate as well, so you can get a great understanding of this placement value. So at this point, you've made a placement and the candidate is on assignment. You could convert this over to a project if you want to have multiple candidates on assignment at this company for this role. If you do contract or temp staffing, go ahead and continue on to the timesheet and back office portion to see what happens after this. Thanks for watching, everyone.